Okay, so let's do another example. So again, what I'm going to do is to simplify this is I'm going to make a factor tree. So make a factor tree for a number under the root or the radical. Okay, so here what I'm going to do is make a factor tree for 72. And so I'm just going to start with 8 and 9, because when I multiply 8 and 9 together, I get 72. Okay, so now I want to keep going because 8 is not a prime number. So now I look at the factors of 8, and I get 2 and 4. And then now I look at the factors of 9, I get 3 and 3. Okay, so 3, 3, and 2 are all prime numbers, so I stop. But with 4, I keep going, and I break that down to 2 and 2. Okay, and so these are the limbs of my factor tree. And so now I want to figure out what are my pairs and what are my leftovers. Okay, so I see that I have a pair of 2s and I have a pair of 3s. And so with my pairs here, I have a pair of 2s, and then I also have a pair of 3s. Instead of writing 2, 3, what I'm going to do is write 2 times 3, because what I do with my pairs is I multiply them together. Or it's the same thing as like if I have more than just one leftover, I multiply them together. It's the same thing with if I have more than one pair, I multiply them together. So I have a pair of 2s, so I write down a 2. I have a pair of 3s, so I write down a 3, and then I'm just multiplying them together. And so you want to remember that this is what goes on the outside of the radical, and then what's left over is what goes on the inside. And so I just have 1, 2 left over, and so this is going to go on the inside. Okay, and so now when I go to simplify this, I get on the outside, I get 2 times 3, and then on the inside, I'm left with just 2. And then I can simplify 2 times 3 again to get 6 root 2. And so that's how I simplify